And the only thing stopping me from killing you right now is I want chaos and order slightly more dead than I want you. So, your time is almost up. Explain to me why I shouldn't hurl you out of the window.
Have you ever heard the phrase, the enemy of my enemy is my sort of tenuous, extremely tenuous associate? Because I think that's an arrangement we could come to. We have an idea that could potentially satisfy chaos and order's desires. It will not involve much bloodshed. So if we...
I don't like that.
I assumed that you wouldn't. But you help us. We thwart this plan that chaos and order have. And then we go back to our own planes. You keep hell, we keep here. And that's the end of the story.
I have a question for you, Gray. Why did, you've said all along you want this war, you wanted this war, you wanted this war. Why?
For blood and chaos and conflict and victory. The same reason anybody goes to war. Well,
now there are other reasons to go to war. Sometimes
it's for oil.
Oil, yeah. Sometimes war brings a little bit of peace, after the war. But you said for chaos. So, like, chaos is your boss? Chaos pulls your strings and tells you what to do?
Lowercase c, chaos, Argo. Do I need one more time for those in the back? I am a fucking demon prince. Do you think I wanted to go to war because I was trying to achieve some kind of equilibrium? Some kind of structured peace settlement? Or could it be that I, a prince of hell, wanted to murder and slaughter and cause the death of as many people as I could because it's fucking fun?
And then what?
I'd do it again. I would go from place...
How do you do it again? How do you do it again? If you've killed everybody, how do you do it again?
I would move to the next continent, and I'd kill everyone there. And then I'd move to the next continent, and I'd kill everyone there. And when everyone in this plane was dead, I would go to a different plane, and I would murder everyone there. And so on and so forth, because there are endless planes and endless flows of blood, and that's what I want, and I get what I want. What is there not to... And he launches into another rage and continues smashing more furniture.
I thought we could forge an alliance of sorts. I see that is not working. This will not be. We should go. Enjoy your private war on furniture.
I start walking away.
I didn't say no.
I guess we were reading your body language a little bit.
That's non-verbal signs.
It was implied.
Implied no.
What we are doing, Gray, we'll have opportunities to bring unimaginable harm against innocent people of this realm. And I have to make this explicitly clear. Our goal is not to harm people as much as it is to harm certain institutions. Before we have any kind of agreement between the two of us, we need to know that you will follow that rule, that you will not bring unnecessary harm to anyone. Because if you do, we'll find some way to beat you, because we have it on pretty good order that is a thing that is possible for us.
Define unnecessary.
Okay, like if we wanted to, I don't know, destroy a building or something, we would probably...
I'd blow it up.
Yes.
Well,
but
okay.
But think about what you just said and say it back again.
Before you blow it up, you would...
Probably plant some kind of charges or detonate or plan the spell ahead of time.
Inside the building.
Is there treasure?
Sort of like a treasure of life. you know?
God's treasure.
God's. So, you're almost there, and I feel like we could walk you there eventually, but just to cut to the point, you would evacuate the building first.
So just to clarify,
Yep.
in your plan, I get to cause destruction, but not death.
Yeah. And let me say, you're really, really good at that. Just looking around this room, like you're gonna absolutely, no pun intended, crush it.
Are there other parts of demon life that you'd be interested in besides just like killing? I mean, like you just mentioned treasure. Is there a lot of greed kind of in the whole demon makeup?
Oh yeah, I'm sure the coffers of certain institutions are well lined.
Boy, oh boy, could you clean up on treasure with our help? Woo-hoo!
Treasure would help fund mortal wars.
Yeah, there you go.
But not with
I'm lost.
us.
Sure.
Okay.
I will agree to your terms on one condition.
I feel like it's going to be pretty gnarly, but go right ahead.
Part of your plan, in fact, a main part of your plan, must include getting me access to my hell dimension.
I have a condition for that condition. That gateway, whatever it ends up being, is going to be one way.
In business terms, that's a codicil.
A sort of appendices, yes. And I hold out my hand.
And I get my notary stamp ready.
I think we can come to an agreement. And he shakes your hand.
I take a picture. I still have a camera, if you remember.
Yeah, he definitely turns back. He does the, kind of face. They're like shaking hands.
Right.
It's a moment.
We just did a business deal face. Yeah.
I do the rabbit ears thing behind his head.
We have a banner hanging up behind us that says mission accomplished on it.
And a big fake check.
Yeah.
And he turns back and he says, so, what's the plan?
Damn, we hoped you would have.
Yeah. What we have is an outline.
A rough sketch.
A sketchy outline.
We're doing a little coalition building, so we'll get back to you on that plan once we know what we'll be able to achieve. But you being on, Team Thunderman is huge for us. Huge.
That's a big get. Big get.
If I may offer a suggestion, boss.
Look at this, already paying dividends. We made a title for you, by the way.
How about Demon Prince?
The DP.
Look it on a business card. The DP.
Yeah.
See, well, you could be the vice president, Demon Prince, or the VP.
I already very much am regretting this. I want you to know that.
Okay.
Vice president of regret.
Come on, this is
VP DPR.
This is the Imaginatorium. That's what your office is called. Let's do a little blue sky. What you
When
got?
you say institution,
Yes.
I assume you are referring to the institution, the Heroic Oversight Guild. Am I wrong?
You cracked the code.
Yep.
While I may not be able to open a rift back to my dimension, I can still open rifts between locations in this dimension. I can send you to the Heroic Oversight Guild and save you 2 weeks of travel.
Right now? I didn't pack an overnight bag or anything.
Go collect whatever the fuck you need and come back here.
This is very kind of you. Thank you very much.
See, already contributed.
Get the fuck out of my office.
Yep.
And we did.
Yep.
Okay.
And I try to shut the door on the way out, but it's still all broken.
It just falls the other way.
So I just very gently set it back down.
Hi, everyone. It's me, your favorite middleist brother that plays D&D or whatever on this show. Now, here's some ads brought to you by me. Knock, knock. Who's there? Delicious food from your favorite local restaurant. Okay, this is an ad. I'm not really at your door with food. Sorry, if you got really excited, I apologize. This is an ad for DoorDash, but it doesn't have to be an ad. It could be a reality. You could continue supporting restaurants in your community safely. There are thousands of restaurants open for delivery on DoorDash that need your patronage now more than ever. If you haven't heard about DoorDash, I don't know, maybe this is your first time listening to the show, but DoorDash is an app that brings you the food you're craving right now, right to your door. Ordering is easy. You just open the DoorDash app, choose what you want to eat, and your food will be left safely outside your door with the new contactless delivery drop-off setting. It's just that easy. So right now, our listeners can get $5 off their first order of $15 or more and 0 delivery fees for their first month when you download the DoorDash app and enter code ADVENTURE. That's $5 off your first order and 0 delivery fees for a month when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code ADVENTURE. Don't forget, that's code ADVENTURE for $5 off your first order with DoorDash. Squarespace. Just hearing it conjures in one's mind perhaps a square like a monitor and space like cyberspace. And there's good reason for that because Squarespace is a company that helps make internet. Okay, that sounds weird because then it sounds like an internet provider. It's not. What it is they help you build websites. And I'm treating this like perhaps this is the first you've ever heard of Squarespace. Now, you're listening to podcasts, so I'd be amazed if that's true. But I'm willing to bet that there's a possibility that you've heard about it and you haven't tried it. So let me tell it to you a different way. You've got an idea, right? Now, in the olden times, the long, long ago, when you had an idea, you would have to buy, a store or some kind of space in which to put your idea. Well, with Squarespace, it's way easier than that because you can create a website to showcase your work, blog or publish content, sell products and services of all kinds, and more without ever having to have a brick and mortar location. Squarespace does this by bringing you beautiful, customizable, mobile-optimized templates created by world-class designers, built-in search engine optimization and analytics to help you grow, and 24/7 award-winning support. So make it stand out with a beautiful website by going to squarespace.com/adventure for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code ADVENTURE to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Hello, my friends. It is another busy, bustling day over here at McElroy HQ, and I want to tell you about some really cool things that are happening this week. First of all, we just announced we're doing a Candle Night special. It's going to be available December 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That is pre-taped. So it won't be live, but there's going to be segments from My Brother and Me, Sawbones, Schmanners, Wonderful, Still Buffering, and special guests, which are really exciting. I'm not going to tell you who they are, but I want you to trust me that they're really exciting. Tickets are pay what you want. It's a $5 ticket, but there's a $1.25 fee, so $6.25 total. But you can pay what you want because all proceeds go to Harmony House. So if you feel like giving a little bit more, please consider it. You can get those tickets at bit.ly/candlenights2020. And we are so excited about the show. It's going to be great. Speaking of things we're excited about, there's new merch coming up on Tuesday the 1st. There's going to be a really cool Festo Pin of the Month, which benefits the Transgender Law Center, which employs a variety of community-driven strategies to keep transgender and gender nonconforming people alive, thriving, and fighting for liberation. There's also going to be a new Thunderman LLC patch. We still got the Candle Nights merch available. All of that and more at McElroymerch.com. Don't forget to pre-order our new how-to podcast book called Everybody Has a Podcast Except You. It's available for pre-order now at themcElroypodcastbook.com. It comes out January 26th. It's funny and informative. Even if you don't care about making a podcast, I think you'll like the book. One more time, that's themcElroypodcastbook.com. You can also pre-order our new graphic novel coming out July 13th. That's the Crystal Kingdom, book 4 in our Adventure Zone graphic novel series. You can get that at theadventurezonecomic.com. And on December 29th, the newly revised and updated paperback version of Sawbones book comes out. You can get that at bit.ly/Sawbones paperback. And one last thing, I just wanted to say, man, it's so nice to get to spend this time with you. I really enjoy it. This time of year can be a little bit lonely for some, and it's just nice knowing that we're all sharing this moment together.